In this video, we are going to discuss glowworms, nature's underground stars. Imagine stepping away from the sunlit world. You enter a place of deep, profound darkness. Here, the air is cool and damp, and the only sound is the gentle drip of water echoing from unseen walls. As your eyes adjust to the gloom, a remarkable sight begins to unfold. It is not complete blackness that surrounds you. Instead, you find yourself beneath a sky, one composed of countless tiny, living lights. As you drift on a small boat across an underground river, the ceiling above seems to stretch into infinity. What then are these tiny specks of light that mimic the heavens? They are not worms in the way one might think of an earthworm. The term glowworm is actually the name given to the larval stage of a particular insect, a type of fungus, gnat. It is in this juvenile phase, as a small maggot-like creature, that it produces its extraordinary light. These are not passive decorations on the cave ceiling. They are active, living beings, each one a small engine of light. They spend their days and nights clinging to the rock, their tiny bodies dedicated to the single, vital purpose of glowing in the dark. They are like tiny, living lanterns hanging in the darkness. They often cluster together in great numbers, their combined light creating a brighter, more impactful display. They create their own ecosystem, a world governed by light and shadow. The sight of a glowworm cave is an experience that stays with you forever. The magical glow of these creatures is not magic at all, but a remarkable scientific process known as bioluminescence. This term simply means living light. It is the ability of a living organism to produce and emit light through a chemical reaction within its body. Many creatures in the deep sea possess this ability, but it is much rarer to see on land. The glowworm is one of the most famous terrestrial examples. Inside the glowworm's tail, a special set of chemicals are stored. The key ingredients are a substance called luciferin and an enzyme called luciferase, and oxygen. Luciferin plus luciferase plus oxygen, light. The light is generated from within, a cool chemical fire that burns brightly without producing any heat. The glowworm has complete control over this process, able to turn its light on and off at will. The specific blue-green color travels well through damp cave air, making it highly visible to the tiny insects the glowworm preys upon. The primary reason for the glowworm's brilliant display is a matter of life and death. It is hunting. From its position on the ceiling, each glowworm larva hangs down a series of long, silken threads. These threads, almost invisible in the darkness, are covered in sticky droplets of mucus like a string of pearls. They are fishing lines hanging down from the cave roof, just waiting for a catch. Small, flying insects that live in or wander into the cave, such as midges, mayflies, are attracted to the light. Believing it to be the open sky or an escape route, the unsuspecting insect flies upwards toward the light and becomes entangled. Once an insect is caught, the glowworm is alerted by the vibrations traveling up the silken line. It then begins to haul in its catch, much like a fisherman reeling in a fish, and consumes its prey right there on the spot. The brighter a glowworm shines, the hungrier it is likely to be, a desperate, beautiful advertisement for a deadly trap. After months of feeding, the larva will pupate and finally emerge as an adult fungus gnat. The glowworm cave is more than just a geological formation. It is a self-contained world, a miniature ecosystem built around light. The constant drip of water brings nutrients into the cave, supporting fungi and tiny organisms that the insects feed on. They are a keystone species. Their glow dictates the rhythm of life and death in this hidden realm. As you leave the cave and return to the daylight, the image of that underground galaxy remains etched in your mind. In a world where we so often look up to the heavens for inspiration, it is humbling to realize that a universe of equal beauty can be found right here, beneath our feet. These tiny creatures, with their fleeting, brilliant lives, offer a connection to the immense and mysterious beauty of the natural world. If you liked it, tap that like and hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next.